Hey everyone, I just wanted to hop on and do a video to talk about writing a great artist bio for your website. And this is going to help for portrait photographers, whether that's wedding, family events, or for artist photographers, like fine art photographers who are showing their work in galleries or trying to sell their work to collectors. So these are kind of 4 main tips to writing a great bio to put on your website. First, your bio answers the who and the where. So you always want to be addressing in your bio that you're writing for your website who you are and where you are. And the reason that it's so important to address where you are is for SEO purposes. If you don't have some sort of location, then people aren't finding you. It's hurting your website's ranking. You definitely want to mention, for example, me, I'm a Connecticut wedding photographer. So that's like the main #1 tip right off the bat. Every about me page that you write, every bio that you write, make sure that you're writing who you are, where you are, what you do. The next tip, always write in the first person. It's so important to write in the first person because whether you are a portrait photographer reaching out to clients or a fine art photographer reaching out to galleries and collectors, you want to connect with your audience. Clients want to connect with a photographer who gets them and is going to help them emote properly in front of the camera and really capture who they are. And collectors want to connect with the artist and be able to tell a story to their friends about the artist whose work they're collecting. So writing in the first person immediately helps get you there. You can write a third person, and I recommend always having multiple versions of your bio on hand. You want to save writing in the third person for websites that specifically mandate it. So for example, as a wedding photographer, I have a Wedding Wire account, and they specifically say that you need to write in third person for your profile there. So you can have first person, you can have third person, and have multiple versions of each. That way you're not always writing the same content all the time and you sound like a robot every time. Your clients and collectors can kind of see different parts of you every time they interact with one of your faces. The other thing about a great bio is you want it to be like a Goldilocks length. You don't want it to be too short, like 2 sentences, but you don't want it to be so long that people aren't going to read the whole thing. You want them to be captivated and wanting to read more, but you don't want them to be like, oh my God, this person never stops talking about themselves. The max your about me bio should be is like half of a written Word document page. Another tip, show your personality, show who you are. The whole point of writing a bio is to connect. So don't be afraid to show your personality, write it like how you would say it. And that kind of comes into the next, part B of that personality is share some fun facts about who you are. What makes you unique? Are you an animal lover and you engage in animal rights activities? What's special about you? Which kind of brings me to one of my pet peeves about so many about me's that I see on photographers' websites is that they just share this bullet point list of fun facts about themselves. Hi, my name is Emma and I'm from Connecticut and I like tacos and Netflix and wine. And it's that doesn't really say anything about me because so many people like tacos and Netflix and wine. How is the client supposed to really reach out and connect with that? I think it's important to really choose things that are more unique to who you are and about you and elaborate on that. Don't just make a bullet point list. Make it an integrated part of your bio. So for me in my bio, every single one of my bios I think that I have talks about the fact that art is like a pillar of who I am. And I also usually talk about how much I love hiking and being outdoors. And that one is particularly important because my ideal client also loves hiking and being outdoors. So that's a big connector for me and my clients. So those are my tips. Your bio is about the who and the where and the what you do. Always write in the first person unless it's mandated to write in the third person. So it's good to have multiple versions. It should be a Goldilocks length, not too long, not too short. And show off your personality with some fun facts, but not in a bullet point list. Elaborate. Really tell us who you are and what it is about you that makes you special. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that you tuned in. and have a great day.